Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The Celtic warrior, Sheamus, is set to rekindle his rivalry with Ludwig Kaiser on WWE Raw this Monday night. This much-anticipated clash promises to bring an extra layer of drama as Sheamus steps back into the ring for his first Raw match streaming on Netflix. The stakes are high for the Irish brawler, who has been seeking momentum in recent weeks. However, the match may not unfold without surprises. With Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker lurking in the background, there's a strong possibility of his involvement. Breakker's unresolved tensions with both Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser could tilt the balance of the bout in unexpected ways. On the December 16 episode of Raw, Bron Breakker secured a significant win over Ludwig Kaiser, retaining his Intercontinental Championship in a hard-fought match. With this history, Breakker's presence during the Sheamus-Kaiser match could add an intriguing dynamic. If Breakker interferes, it could serve as a distraction for Kaiser, potentially handing Sheamus a victory. This interference might spark a temporary truce between Sheamus and Breakker, leading them to work together to neutralize Kaiser and his Imperium allies. While such an alliance would be unconventional, WWE has a history of pairing unlikely partners for short-term storylines. A brief partnership between Sheamus and Breakker could allow WWE creative to build up anticipation for another showdown, possibly granting Sheamus a future title opportunity. Sheamus has long been a cornerstone of WWE, amassing an impressive list of accolades over his storied career. He has held multiple world titles, tag team championships, and mid-card titles, cementing his legacy as one of the company's top competitors. Yet, one glaring omission from his resume remains: the Intercontinental Championship. Despite numerous attempts, this title has eluded him, leading Sheamus to dub it a curse. During a candid interview with Chris Van Vliet, Sheamus opened up about his frustration over this elusive goal. "I've done it all. WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion. But the Intercontinental title, it's like it's cursed for me," Sheamus remarked. His most recent attempt came at Survivor Series on November 30, where he faced Bron Breakker and Ludwig Kaiser in a triple threat match. Despite his best efforts, Sheamus fell short, leaving Breakker to walk away with the gold. The upcoming match on Raw offers Sheamus an opportunity to reset his trajectory. However, Kaiser will be equally motivated, especially after his recent loss to Breakker. The Imperium star will be out for revenge, potentially making this clash more intense than ever. A win for Sheamus could reignite his pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship, setting the stage for a rematch with Breakker. However, a loss might force the Celtic warrior to reconsider his approach, possibly pushing him into new rivalries or alliances. WWE Creative has a history of crafting compelling narratives, particularly when it comes to Sheamus. Whether it's elevating him to main event status or involving him in faction warfare, the team behind the scenes knows how to keep fans invested in his journey. If Sheamus and Breakker briefly join forces, it could lead to a multi-layered feud involving Kaiser and Imperium. Alternatively, WWE might use this match to plant seeds for an eventual one-on-one rematch between Sheamus and Breakker for the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus's pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship has been a compelling chapter in his WWE career. Over the years, he has faced off against some of the greatest champions in WWE history, often coming close but ultimately falling short. His journey reflects not only his resilience, but also the emotional stakes involved in capturing the one title that has eluded him. The Intercontinental Championship represents a prestigious milestone for any WWE superstar. For Sheamus, it's more than just another title. It's the final piece of the puzzle in a career filled with accolades. The Celtic warrior has repeatedly emphasized his desire to become the first ever Ultimate Grand Slam champion, a feat that would cement his legacy in WWE history. In previous attempts, Sheamus has battled against the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, and Gunther, each time pushing his opponents to their limits. However, these matches often ended with interference, moments of misfortune, or strategic errors. Despite these setbacks, Sheamus has remained undeterred, consistently vowing to overcome the so-called curse. While Sheamus's focus is on reclaiming his momentum and eventually challenging Braun Breaker again, Ludwig Kaiser has his own motivations. As a member of the Imperium faction, Kaiser has consistently showcased his technical prowess and unwavering dedication to the group's mantra of restoring the purity of professional wrestling. Despite his skills, Kaiser has often played second fiddle to Imperium leader Gunther, the former Intercontinental Champion. His recent singles run has given him a chance to step out of Gunther's shadow and prove himself as a top-tier competitor. A victory over a decorated veteran like Sheamus would be a significant milestone in his career. Kaiser's clash with Sheamus on Raw is more than just a personal grudge match. It's an opportunity for the Imperium member to establish himself as a legitimate threat in the singles division. However, with Braun Breaker potentially waiting in the wings, Kaiser's path to victory is far from guaranteed. Braun Breaker's reign as Intercontinental Champion has been nothing short of remarkable. Since capturing the title earlier this year, Breaker has defended it against a wide range of challengers, including Sheamus, Kaiser, and other top WWE superstars. His unique blend of power, agility, and intensity has made him one of the most dominant champions in recent memory. Breaker's recent victory over Ludwig Kaiser on Raw solidified his status as a force to be reckoned with. However, his rivalry with Sheamus remains unresolved. The two superstars have clashed multiple times, each match further intensifying their animosity. For Breaker, Sheamus represents a seasoned veteran capable of pushing him to his limits. If Breaker decides to intervene in Sheamus's match against Kaiser, it could serve as a precursor to their next chapter. Whether he aligns with Sheamus temporarily or uses the opportunity to send a message, Breaker's actions could significantly impact the trajectory of all three superstars. The match between Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser on Raw has several potential outcomes, each offering exciting possibilities for WWE's creative team to explore. If Braun Breaker interferes and inadvertently assists Sheamus, it could lead to a brief alliance between the two. This partnership might involve the duo taking on Kaiser and Imperium in tag team action, adding a fresh twist to their ongoing rivalry. A win for Ludwig Kaiser would elevate his status within WWE, possibly positioning him as a future contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Such an outcome could also spark tension between Sheamus and Breaker, especially if Breaker's interference backfires. WWE has a penchant for crafting chaotic finishes that leave fans clamoring for more. A no-contest finish involving interference from Breaker or other Imperium members could set the stage for a multi-man feud, culminating in a high-stakes match at an upcoming premium live event. This storyline represents a significant opportunity for WWE to build excitement around Raw's transition to Netflix. With Sheamus, Kaiser, and Breaker at the center of the action, the show is poised to deliver a blend of intense in-ring competition and compelling storytelling. For Sheamus, the match is a chance to inch closer to his dream of becoming Intercontinental Champion. For Kaiser, it's an opportunity to prove his mettle as a singles competitor. And for Breaker, it's another chapter in his journey as one of WWE's most dominant rising stars. As fans eagerly await Monday night, the possibilities are endless. Will Sheamus finally gain the upper hand in his quest for the Intercontinental Championship? Can Ludwig Kaiser capitalize on the moment and establish himself as a force to be reckoned with? Or will Braun Breaker's presence overshadow the entire match? As WWE Raw approaches, anticipation continues to build around this pivotal match. The outcome could shift the dynamics of not just the competitors involved, but also the larger WWE landscape. Sheamus's pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship remains a deeply personal journey, while Ludwig Kaiser fights for recognition as a breakout singles star. Adding Braun Breaker into the mix creates endless possibilities, from surprising alliances to explosive rivalries. Whether this night solidifies Sheamus's momentum, elevates Kaiser, or deepens the intrigue around Breaker's reign, one thing is certain. Raw will deliver drama, intensity, and unforgettable moments. Sheamus's upcoming match against Ludwig Kaiser on Raw holds significant implications for his WWE career. With the potential involvement of Braun Breaker and the looming prospect of an alliance, fans are in for an unpredictable night. The Celtic Warrior's relentless pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship continues to be one of WWE's most engaging storylines. Whether he finally breaks the curse or embarks on a new path, one thing is certain: Sheamus remains one of the most dynamic performers in the ring.